Notice what the headline says. Actress Julia Roberts shares poem on Shabbat observance, coronavirus quarantining. It goes on to say, amid the ongoing coronavirus crisis, U.S. actress Julia Roberts posted on Instagram on Sunday a poem about quarantining and social distancing that begins by discussing Shabbat. What if you thought of it as the Jews consider the Sabbath? This is quoting from the poem. It says, what if you thought of it as the Jews consider the Sabbath, the most sacred of times? The poem by Lynn Unger asked, cease from travel, cease from buying and selling, give up, just for now, on trying to make the world different than it is. Sing, pray, touch only those to whom you commit your life, center down. So in other words, this poem is likening the observance of the Sabbath to the quarantining and lockdowning and shutting down of everything that is experiencing. But I submit to you, brothers and sisters, the keeping of the Sabbath is liberating because we know that the true Sabbath is Saturday. And this poem was posted by Julia Roberts on Sunday, which is the day that most Christians observe. Now, in light of the true Sabbath, we understand that God is not restricting, but God is setting you free from the cares of this life, setting you free from work, setting you free from school, setting you free from everything that pertains to this life, that you may be rooted in Jesus and experiencing the liberation from sin that Jesus came to bring. You see, Jesus came to set us free from sin, and the Sabbath liberates and sets you free from the cares of this world so that you can focus your time on Jesus from Friday night sundown until Saturday night sundown. And so this poem has gone viral in light of Sabbath, as the Jews observe, as well likewise us who keep the 7-day Sabbath as a Seventh-day Adventist, and this coronavirus quarantining. But I submit to you, the two are not the same, completely different, where the true Sabbath observance is really liberating you from the cares of this life. Notice another headline confirming the fact that this poem has gone viral. It says, Pandemic, a little known poet's poem about the coronavirus goes viral. So here, this poem has been shared far and wide concerning a coronavirus Sabbath. Notice here what it says. I'm not a doctor, but I am a rabbi. Here's my spiritual prescription for the coronavirus. And this is a rabbi that wrote this article. And here for number 4 out of his 6 solutions for the coronavirus, he says, embrace a sabbatical. So we know, brothers and sisters, that we should be teaching and sharing the truth concerning God's 7-day Sabbath because Jesus is soon to come. And just as President Trump last week called for Sunday as a national day of prayer, that very soon, because of the crises in the earth, that they will call for a national Sunday law. Now, why is this significant? Because the Bible says that the beast of Bible prophecy is Roman Catholicism. And we know that the mark of authority for the Catholic Church is Sunday. Therefore, the mark of the beast will be a law enforced by the government, causing everyone to bow to Sunday observance when the Bible teaches that Saturday is the true Sabbath. So, brothers and sisters, let us experience the freedom in Jesus that the true Sabbath is bringing, where one can live above sin by accepting Christ through the 6 days of the week, now experiencing the liberation from the cares of this life on the 7th day of the week. Very soon, America will call for a national Sunday law. And now's the time for us to fully embrace God's 7th day Sabbath, which was instituted at creation, a day that he blessed, he sanctified, and rested. Likewise, there is a blessing, there is a work of sanctification, and a spiritual as well as physical rest for all those who embrace God's 7th day Sabbath, which is Saturday. Let us be about our Father's business, brothers and sisters. Let us share the truth of God's Sabbath in light of the coronavirus crisis.
Jesus is coming again.